Hey everybody, Punisher88 here. So, I told you guys that I would have a review for you this Monday. Well, here we are. Yes, you see, I finally watched the Lego Batman movie, loved it, and might I add, I did watch it here on my computer instead of in the theater. I managed to find a very clear stream of it online, which was good enough for me. But anyway, so I watched it, I loved it, and then after watching it, I had all this stuff going on in my head where I was just like, I gotta jot this stuff down. And I decided, you know what? I'm gonna give this whole review thing a go. I've seen others do it, so I figured, what the heck? Why not myself? So here's my review for the Lego Batman movie. So, I apologize if it gets a little lengthy, but just bear with me. Anyway, so moviegoers first look at the Caped Crusader in Tim Burton's '92 masterpiece Batman Returns was a bit of a peculiar one. You see, Bruce Wayne sits at his desk chair, brooding silently in a giant dark office with seemingly nothing to do. Suddenly, the bat signal flashes into the sky. Bruce's head jerks up, and he just leaps into action, energized by the grim purpose of his secret crime-fighting identity. And it's a brilliant gag on Burton and Keaton's part. You know, a sly nod to the reality that when he's not cleaning up the streets of Gotham, Batman is actually a very sad and lonely man, a billionaire unfulfilled by anything except putting on the mask. Now, the Lego Batman movie is, on one hand, a work of crass commercialism, just like its predecessor, the Lego movie, and it's also, however, a terrific adaptation of Tim Burton's gag. A take on Batman that sees the sitcom humor in his absurd lifestyle, you know, brutalizing criminals by night and wasting his days in a cavern-like mansion with only an elderly butler to talk to. It's a one-joke kind of movie that's based on a really funny joke. As such, it's a wry piece of meta commentary that really deconstructs, no pun intended, everyone's favorite moody hero using the anarchic animated style of the Lego world. Now, as the film begins, Batman, given the same gravelly voice that he had in the Lego movie, is the hero of Gotham. You know, always handily defeating a familiar list of supervillains. Some lame ones thrown in there as well, which I thought was a really nice nod to Batman's rogues gallery, led by the demented Joker. And when he's not out in Gotham, though he's whiling away the time in the gilded cage that is his mansion, watching romantic comedies alone. Jerry Maguire happens to be one of his favorites. Or warming up lobster thermidor in the microwave and barking at his butler Alfred, waiting desperately for that bat signal to show up in the sky again. Moviegoers have been surrounded with bat content in recent years, safe to say. There was Christopher Nolan's gritty Dark Knight, a practical, grounded, yet still undeniably unhinged vigilante, far removed from Burton's pulpier excesses, who starred in 3 films. Last year, we saw Zack Snyder somehow attempt to combine Nolan's forbidding darkness and Burton's cartoonishness into one hero in Batman v Superman. And how much more Batman could anyone possibly stand? Am I right? But the Lego Batman movie works precisely because it knows audiences are pretty much sick of its hero. It's a reassessment, an intervention, let's say, an effort to try and remember what's fun about him and what maybe needs to remain on the cutting room floor. The film's story, such as it is rooted in Batman's obsessive desire to be left alone. When the Joker proclaims himself Batman's arch nemesis, the hero blanches, not willing to commit to such a label. When the new police commissioner, Barbara Gordon, suggests that the Gotham cops partner with Batman rather than simply turning on the bat signal whenever they need him to, deal with a supervillain, he scoffs, of course. And when young orphan Dick Grayson ends up in his care, it takes Batman a whole week to even notice that he's even living in the mansion. So Batman, over about an hour and 45 minutes, has to learn to let people in, even the villains, who clearly bring him great joy. Somehow, the film stretches this into a feature-length story, though it feels a little thin at times. The film works best when it's furiously lobbing jokes at the screen, a la Airplane. Great film, by the way. Leslie Nielsen, oh my god. Anyway, rather than trying to construct a meaningful action movie narrative. The expected happy ending feels a bit more, right here, a bit more pat than the Lego Movie's radical meta twist, but it's largely earned, partly because Michael Cera, the voice of Robin, is surprisingly and hilariously heartfelt. The director, Chris McKay, the animation supervisor on the Lego Movie, retains that film's look and feel. Every action sequence crackles with childlike energy, making viewers feel as if they're, in the hands of a kid playing with his toys. The rebellious delight is somewhat counterbalanced as well by the extreme and somewhat disturbing brand management on display. The studio, Warner Bros., or as to Batman in the opening of the movie, Warner Bros., finds a way to cram all of its big-name titles from Harry Potter to the Lord of the Rings into the film. And I love how the movie has them all sitting in the Phantom Zone. That's really neat. But the Lego Batman movie is so eager to pop its egotistical hero's bubble that it's easy to be won over. I myself will save my revulsion for whenever the Lego brand starts to wear out its welcome. But as of right now, there's still plenty of it to love, and it's all good to me. Overall, I know some looked at the Lego Batman movie a little differently. Myself, I give this film 4 out of 5 stars, hands down. So, there you go, folks. My review of the Lego Batman movie. Next, I'm thinking of doing a review of either Kong Skull Island or Logan. So I'm going to leave that decision up to you guys. Let me know in the comments below which movie you'd like to see me review next. Alrighty, so that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give her a thumbs up. If not, give her a thumbs down. And take a look around my channel and check out all kinds of other stuff I got to offer. And if you like what you see, make sure to comment on any video you like, because I love reading them as well as answering them. And also, while looking around, make sure to comment on any video you... And also, while looking around, make sure to like or dislike any video you watch. Yes, I did say dislike because let's face it, no one's perfect, right? And then, when all is said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alrighty, so that's it for now, but I will see you guys on Wednesday for another weekly dose of lame supervillain or superhero goodness. Alrighty, so till then, this is Punisher88 signing off. See ya!